Dean Jones, Farokh Engineer in the studio. I'll start with you, Farokh. And I know throughout this competition, you've been very upset with a few batting positions. Tonight, would you say the same about MS Dhoni?
Very questionable indeed. We've always said, and I, the best batsman should face as many balls as possible. I've always maintained that Kieron Pollard also should bat a little higher. Who knows? If he had come up higher, he was 60 not out. Not out is no good. But clearly the Chennai batsmen were trying their level best to lose the game. It seemed so dubious. Jadeja, what a shot he played. Shocking shot. First ball without getting his eye in. But hats off to Malinga, the way he, got 2 wickets in 2 balls. Terrific. Okay. Kieron Pollard, 60 not out, saved Mumbai, and Dhoni saved CSK's blushes at the end by at least getting a 50.
Let's talk about MS Dhoni. He's
before
always...
we even get there, the big question's got to be asked. How do the girls wear saris? Honestly, I have no idea how they're supposed to fit.
But you've done a good job.
You need a blouse.
It clashes with the thing, but look.
Now to the question, and this is with regards to MS Dhoni. Whenever he plays for India, he's always said that, instead of hitting it from the beginning, he likes to take the game to the end. That's his philosophy. Yeah. It's worked for so long in the IPL and in international cricket. But do you think today it didn't quite go right?
Look, we know that Pollard likes batting in the last 10. And again, he was awesome. They don't send him in early. And Dhoni's the same. He likes to be there at the end. The Michael Jordan, you get me into a winning situation, I'll try and win it.
Pollard doesn't have, say, test hundreds. Dhoni has test hundreds.
Yeah, I know,
I would say he's a
we're
better
playing
batsman.
T20 cricket though, aren't we? So look, Dhoni doesn't like batting early. He never has, but he likes batting at the end of it. So you've got to cut them a little bit of slack where they're supposed to go. But the thing I've been saying forever about this game is about defence. About defence. You've had Malinga, who's done nothing. All of a sudden goes bang, bang, 2 for 2. Johnson comes in, 3 for 5. Bravo gets knocked over. Bang, bang, bang. Bowlers win you these T20 games. Not necessarily... it was a mediocre score, you have to say, wouldn't you, Rookie? 9 for 148.
Coming in at number 7.
Yeah,
I think a captain should lead from
7.
the front.
The guys don't worry about what number it is.
When the heat was on, he could have taken the pressure off the other batsmen.
No, he could have come at 3 for 3. But
he's experienced, and he can easily. I reckon he should have batted higher. Yes,
it
without a doubt.
reminded me of the World Cup final. India were in a precarious situation, and then he pushed himself up. Actually, could have done the same because it was the final. Okay, now to Mumbai Indians. I'll ask you, Farokh, since you're supporting that team. They've been the bridesmaid.
The first time, by the way, he supported them. Every other time.
Can I get the sari over his head?
Okay.
You've got to wear it over your head, Dina, properly.
All right.
I'll get you a Teely later.
Thank you. Yeah.
You'd say that they used to do well in the IPL. They were finalists once before, and then bridesmaid won the Champions League. But this is that one title that they wanted. Let's think about someone like Sachin Tendulkar. I know he didn't play today, but he's now won the World Cup.
See how happy he was.
Exactly, he needed this title too.
Yeah, and a potential commentator, if I may add. Yeah. My word, he didn't want to let go of that microphone. He was so excited that Mumbai were winning.
Sorry to interrupt you because we're just getting news at the moment, and Sachin Tendulkar's announced that this was his last IPL. He's not going to play IPL ever again. So, that makes the win even more special?
Yes, indeed. Very special indeed. One half suspected that, because I'm not sure if he was totally unfit in the last couple of games, but he just felt that, young Tare was doing well, and he wanted to give him an opportunity, which shows great sportsmanship in this. He's been a great player, a great servant for cricket, great ambassador, and we wish Sachin all the best in the commentators' box.
He's been awesome, and the game is not really suited to his style of game, but I dare say, I reckon, the rumours going around, that he won't go to South Africa either for the test. He'll play 2 test matches at home.
Okay.
And all that. Look, I don't reckon he'll go to South Africa.
That's not something that Indian fans want to know at this moment.
Sari?
Oh, shit. How many can I wear?
Okay.
Do you get them in blue?
But on the subject, I understand that probably, T20 came not when he was at the peak of his game. Even then, something like the IPL, I know for a fact that someone who's staying in Delhi supports Mumbai because Sachin Tendulkar plays for it. So IPL is going to miss him. The brand IPL will miss him.
They'll miss him. With Sachin Tendulkar not playing cricket, everybody's going to miss him. I don't want him to retire from Test cricket at all because I'll tell you, we need him in the game. We need great players like him to keep playing this great game because, be honest, all the sexy stuff in the marketing goes to T20 cricket and one-day cricket. Test cricket gets nothing. It hasn't even got a world championship. You haven't got a situation where countries don't play each other enough. You know, it just doesn't. It lacks
And
sexiness.
isn't it ironical that two of the topmost batsmen in the world, Sachin Tendulkar and Ricky Ponting, are just not suited for 2020.
Well, that's just the way
You
it
know,
is.
and it's amazing. But hats off to Rahul Dravid, the way he's established himself, changed his game, and I thought he looked brilliant in 2020.
Okay, going back to the game itself, talking about Chennai Super Kings, Dino, I'll ask you this time. Do you think that the entire controversy off the field could have had some kind of impact on the Chennai players? Because this was not a typical Chennai performance. They don't crumble like this.
I'll say this. Did you think it knocked them around at half time when it was 9 for 148?
Sorry, come again?
When Mumbai just made 148, do you think it was rocking them?
I thought Chennai would win.
Yes,
Yeah,
everybody
absolutely.
thought.
Yeah. So I don't think it really paid in. They just pounced on them. They used the new ball very well. Malinga's been average with the new ball of late. I think they've had 8 different opening bowling combinations.
Right.
Mumbai right from the get-go. And look, I just think they got the ball nice and straight.
Would you say the pressure got to them?
Okay,
Because it was a pressure situation there. Both teams were trying their best to lose. The way Mumbai started, and had it not been for Kieron Pollard, who played that absolutely magnificent innings, and the way Chennai batted, it just looked like they were trying their best to lose.
Right. We also have something called the second screen app, which you can have on your smartphone or your iPad, and then you could participate. You, the viewer, we are talking about. We already started getting a lot of questions, and that Sachin Tendulkar question that we've already asked. But one question that came from one of the gentlemen, he said, "I don't know that was today the final of the IPL, or was it the final IPL?" What do you think of that?
No. I hope it was the final of the IPL, because the IPL is here to stay, should stay. We're the envy of the world.
Right.
Look at the crowds. Look at the Eden Gardens back to the hill. I would have loved to be the center stage there. And all these players, terrific to perform. Every match has been a sellout. Right. Even Pune versus Delhi, even the wooden spoon sort of match, that was a sellout. That just shows how much keenness is there in the 2020 competition. And it's amazing how this format has taken off.
All right, Dino?
I just think in the last couple of weeks that the fact that they're talking about new laws that's about to happen, which is fantastic. I think it's 3 or 4 days away before that draft's been put through to the government, if that's right, Nikhil. I think that's a fantastic move. I think the game is just starting to cleanse itself properly. And I honestly believe we're in a situation that the game will get better because of this. We will get better because of this. And IPL will get bigger and better and stronger. And it's just cleaning itself out. And you know what? What's happening over the last 2 weeks, it'll probably go for another couple more weeks yet before they sort evidence out and court cases and all that type of stuff. But trust me, I know good guys always end up coming first. The game will prove it's strong, it's got a strong jaw, and it gets a couple of whacks on the chin, but trust me, this is a great game.
Moreover, and I want to be back here next year, and should he start the first game with a sari?
All right, on that positive note, I'll thank the two gentlemen for joining us, and I reiterate, gentlemen, because that is, after all,
one more time, there it is.
Even though he's wearing,
you wanted it.
he's wearing a sari.